Downtown Baltimore and Oriole Park on a Friday night. Tonight we begin the homestand with the first of 4 between the Cleveland Indians and the Baltimore Orioles. The Indians have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Tanner Roar gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Standing in, Michael Brantley. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Hit in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Mancini looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game. One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 2-1 home. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat, and there he goes towards second. Lindor, base runner at first with 1 out. He'll try it again from first. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people. Pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not going to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Edwin Encarnacion now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for the Tribe. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Digging in, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Orioles, third baseman, Tim Beckham.
First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that two-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. Chisenhall is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. First pitch on its way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Bauer, a 27-year-old, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Here's Manny Machado now, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still no score. Striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cut. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Naquin gets his lead at first. Nobody out. He's running. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box, Yan Gomes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. None out, runners at first and second. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And let's focus on Adam Jones. There's three things in this world that are guarantees: death, taxes, and Adam Jones. You can pencil him in a $155, center field, 280, 25, and 80.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Susak is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun.
Here's Michael Brantley as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Down the first baseline, fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Indians 1 and the Orioles nothing. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adam Jones, is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. Missed with a breaking ball. And that one right down Main Street. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
The 2-2 coming now to Jones. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. A real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back for more at Oriole Park after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. 4th home run here in the early going, and with it the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Clemente.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Base is empty here with nobody out. Slider up that he gets a call on.
1-2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Digging in to try it again, Edwin Encarnacion. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Naquin leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Indians. Here's Chris Davis now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Mejia goes to get it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Batting 8. Right fielder.
So with 1 away, let's take a look at the Orioles' upcoming schedule here to see what's coming up the next 7 days here on MLB The Show. Ready now for Baltimore, Colby Rasmus, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
This is drilled, but right into the ship. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the ship and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside, 1-0. Susac, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-0. Sinking line drive out to right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. That's a big at bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation, got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
At the plate, Jonathan Scope, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brantley is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, Yan Gomes as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Jones. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down and head for the 333 sign. Gomes rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe as they push their lead to 3 now.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
In now, Francisco Mejia as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Jones comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Chisenhall, a runner at second with 1 away. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. And he is in there with a 1-out triple. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he misses it. Lindor isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play, and yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow, and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Naquin.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Naquin. 2 hits in. Two trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a 3-1 count to get a fastball. He gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Gabriel Noah answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Noah.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Lonnie Chisenhall would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. And strike three there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Cleveland's out in front 7-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. Will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
A bouncer up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball called for strike 2. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Naquin is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Left fielder, Ray Mancini.
Striding in once again, Trey Mancini. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into center field, line drive base hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hit high and deep to right center. Heading after it is Naquin. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Orioles leave one. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready once again, Francisco Mejia. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground is short. Taken in by Machado. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Seared down the first baseline. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Indians leave 1, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Mejia finds it. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box, Colby Rasmus. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew Souza.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Susac. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
A ball and a strike.
A ball, 1 strike.
Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Ramirez. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. It's the Indians 7 and the Orioles nothing. Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Now a ball swung on and hit to Davis over at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Second baseman number 22, Jason Kipnis.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And lay off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball. 1-0. Popped up. And this will be taken in here by Beckham for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yan Gomes.
Digging in once again, Yan Gomes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Heading out toward shallow right. Rasmus has a read on it, and the inning is over. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Indians 8 and the Orioles nothing. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Beckham. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nick Wooden's under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan.
Ready for another chance. Jonathan Schoop. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Naquin's on his horse. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 10.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now. The ball and 2 strikes to Adam Jones. Schoop, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. Gomes near the first base bag makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Back here on the show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in to try it again, Lonnie Chisenhall, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Nope.
And there's ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1 and 2. Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Now batting, captain.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. One out, nobody. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Looped out towards short. On to Davis at first, and there are two away.
Now batting.
Here's Michael Brantley. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Now batting.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. '50th pitch of the game on its way. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Indians 8 and the Orioles nothing. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Count is 1-2 now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. No hits to this point. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still 8-0. Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Jose Ramirez struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Beckham has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. He went deep last time up.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And he takes this one high. 1-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Indians fail to score as the lead holds at 8-0. In now for the O's, Colby Rasmus, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a knuckler hit on the ground to second. Kipnis is there. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning.
Third baseman, number 1.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Beckham. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Smoke toward third. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Jonathan, go.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's a look over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Orioles held in check there. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Kipnis will take the turn and head for second now. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Yan Gomes is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting,
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Kipnis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to left. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Kipnis rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they now lead by 9.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Francisco Mejia stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. To his left, Beckham, and he is in there.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 10-0 score.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off. Off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Oh, and 2, here it is. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wants. Right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
In there, no balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Missed with a slider.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin. First offering on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. It's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jason Kipnis has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Popped up. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Indians on top, 13-0. Ready for another shot now, Jonathan Scope. And then what's gone?
For the Orioles, the second baseman, Number 6, Jonathan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chisenhall is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The shortstop.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Chisenhall is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just one pitch. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Hit to third. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. 13-0, the convincing final score. Cleveland scored a lucky 13 in this one. Trevor Bauer earns the win, his second, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Tanner Roark couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check